Wearing hip number 4, she's already qualified for Masters in this event. She's a sophomore in the 1600s, she's already qualified for Masters. Sophomore from Whitney's run 11:04 in this event, that's Sophie Hutchinson. And then your top 3 all have broken 11 minutes in this event. First, sophomore from Davis, she's 6th in this section in this event at 10:54, Avery Wolk. Second, wearing hip number 2, freshman, she ran 10:52. That makes her the number 3 freshman in the state of California from Davis. Nora Felt, we already saw her qualify in the 1600 for the Masters meet. And then finally, we're in pick number 1. She's the Delta runner-up in this event. She's ranked 4th in the section, a breakthrough season for the Pleasant Grove senior. She run 10:49, Kylie Monson. And that's your field here. So we've got numbers 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, and 10 in the section, all in this field. So a loaded field here. A number that are coming back from the 1600. So we'll see how the fresh legs match up against the athletes that are doubling 81 seconds through the first 400 meters. That's 10:45 pace, maybe 10:50 pace. So a good honest pace up front there. That is Monson at the front. Outstanding year for the Pleasant Grove senior. Emily Allison of Granite Bay, I believe that's her coming second. Allison was the cross-country section runner-up. She was 4th in the Masters meet, just 1 spot away from going to state last year. She's run 11:02 this year. And then you can see with the maroon kit there in 3rd, that's Carissa Chamberlain. The senior was the cross-country section champion. She's run 4:55 for 1600. She has a lifetime best 10:57 in this event. The senior's on her way to BYU. And running with fresh legs there in that 2nd position. .245. So right around 11 flat pace. The at-large mark is 11:12. And we have about 10 athletes in the field that have all run 11:12 or better. So a good chance for, if the pace can stay steady here, a chance for at-large marks to be notched here outside the top 8. So that lead group of Monson, Jane Landon, the sophomore, joins teammate Carissa Chamberlain. Then Emily Allison of Granite Bay. And now I believe that's Claire Lissu of Del Oro, the junior, has bridged up to that group, and now that's a group of 5. Sophie Hutchinson, already qualified in the 1600, leading that next chase group. Again, as athletes check in, coaches check in for that 4x4, please fill out those relay cards for the 4x4. And that front group of 5 is still there. It's Landon, Monson, Chamberlain, Allison, and Lissu. And then Hutchinson. We have Granite Bay coaches to the clerk's table, so Granite Bay to the clerk's table. A group of 5 up front, Monson trying to hang on there in 5th. It's the duo from Whitney at the front, Landon and Chamberlain. Allison being pulled along with Lessu there, Monson steady there in 5th. Moving up nicely has been Hutchinson. And now Avery Wolk, the sophomore from Davis, moves into that 7th position. A big battle there for 7, 8, and 9. Remember, top 8 to the Masters meet unless they have the mark of 11-12, I apologize. So Wolk leading that group where the battle for 8th is right there. In that group also is Gargiola of one of our alternates from Oak Ridge, running great. An alternate who's been added to the field now in a spot to qualify for the Masters meet. Brianna Williams is running well for Consumnes Oaks in that group, as is Nola Boucher of Oak Ridge. Now it's Boucher of Oak Ridge moving to the front of that group. And right there across the finish line, that's the battle for 8th. You can see the group of 4. Monson in 5th. Hutchinson in 6th. And then 7, 8, 9 is Boucher, Williams, and Wolk. With 2 laps to go, an epic battle for that final spot to the Masters meet. Carissa Chamberlain, the super seniors, got a great career there at both Delaware and now at Whitney, trying to cap off her career with a section championship in the 3200. She's on her way to BYU next year. Her teammate, excellent sophomore Jane Landon, who's the next generation star there at Whitney. Claire Lissu of Del Oro in 2nd. Landon now moving into 3rd. Allison trying to hang on in 4th. Monson, an outstanding meet. She's going to Masters In another event, here we are at the bells, Lissu and Chamberlain with the lock to go. What a run for Claire Lissu, the junior from Del Oro. She came in with the best of 11:28. She's going to be going to the Masters Championship, and she looks like no worse than second. These are important points for Whitney as they currently run 1 and 4. And you can see Landon moving to third, now back to that battle for those final spots. Hutchinson's kind of hanging out there in no man's land. Here, no man's land. There's Brianna Williams, Wolk, and Boucher of Oak Ridge. And now it's Wolk that strikes on the backstretch. You can see in the blue kit there for Davis. She's in 8th. To the home stretch, Chamberlain, that's 1, Lissu 2. You can see Allison 3, Landon 4, Monson 5. Big kick for Hutchinson 6, Wolk 7, Williams 8. They're going to Masters, and they will have to watch the clock. Let's hear it for Carissa Chamberlain. She's your section champion. It doesn't look like the at-large mark's gonna be there, so Wolk and Williams appear to have notched those last spots to the Masters meet as they come pouring in. What a run for Claire Lissu. Huge personal best, 20 seconds for the Del Oro junior. She's going to the Masters meet. Landon 3rd. Whitney, huge points there, 10, 6, 16. And then Hutchinson's gonna get some points. So Whitney trying to pull off the section title on the team side with a big 32